Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. I'm coming at you live this morning, and we are going to get back on track with our smart success. So I know some of you guys were following along. We're trying to get our life in order and achieve balance and feel less stressed. And I have a few videos that you can find if you scroll back, but I'm just going to give you a recap on where we are, where we've been and where we're going. This is for anybody in this group that wants to feel less stressed, feel more of a sense of calm and peace and balance in your life. And I don't know about you, but that's why I'm here. So to recap, going back, what you need to do to catch up is watch some of the earlier videos I did. They should be in this group. We recorded them live, and we're talking about smart success. So the first thing that we had to do was balance our life out. You had 10 areas you had to go through, and you gave them a score from 1 to 10 on how satisfied you are with those 10 areas of your life. So balance your life out. It's not how well you're doing there necessarily, like your relationship, you might score it low, not because you're doing poorly there, but because you don't feel like you're doing well enough. You have a beautiful marriage, but you don't get to spend enough time together, that sort of thing. So first of all, balance your life out. The second thing that you have to do is identify your priorities. We talked about kind of intrinsic priorities or things that come easily versus ones that you need more help being held accountable. And once you understand what comes easy to you, then you're going to be able to identify where your focus needs to be, and that's going to be your key priority. Your key priority is an area of your life that right now is out of balance, and that you need to focus on your time and attention getting it in balance. For many people, if a spouse has lost their job, then their key priority is their finances and their relationship with their spouse, and making sure they're supporting them and that their finances are reined in so that they can, pay the bills and that sort of thing. So your key priority, you'll set that, and that may change every 6 months or so for a major life event, but it'll give you an idea when you're setting your goals. It has to be in line with your key priority. So that's why we're doing this, and all of this builds, you guys. Hopefully you're seeing that, okay? The problem is most people don't do this work. So they set goals, and then they might achieve them, but they realize they don't feel good about that. So if you do this work beforehand, you'll set goals that are in line with your priorities. And that, my friends, is smart. That's smart success. So those are the first two things you have to do. Once you know where you're going to focus your key priority, you're going to make a priority clarity statement. If you haven't watched that, please go back. That video, I shared with you our priority clarity statement. It includes several pieces. I won't go back over all of that. Take notes as you're writing it. It should be a lengthy statement, and that's how you're going to use that statement anytime you have to make a decision. Should I go to this baby shower? Should my husband take on this second job? Should I volunteer to be a room mom? That sort of thing. Your priority clarity statement will help you when you're making decisions about how you should do. Well, hey there, Miss Crystal. Good morning. Happy to have you here. We're reviewing our smart success. Today, we're going to talk about literally defining your success. Okay? And this is why, yay, I'm so glad to finally have time to bring this back to you guys. It's been a whirlwind few weeks, but here's the problem. A lot of times, you guys, we set goals like, when you're young and you're deciding what you want to do for the rest of your life, you may feel pressure to be a lawyer or a doctor or something that your family wants you to do. And so you start out on that path, and as you're going along there, you realize this doesn't feel right. This doesn't make me feel good, right? I know for myself, the craziness of our schedule right now, I love my 4 kids. I love our life, but the craziness doesn't always feel good. And so a lot of times when you set goals for yourself and for your career, you may find out when you achieve those goals that it doesn't feel good. And the reason why is because those goals that you set to stay where you're at, or to take a promotion, or to do this or that, it doesn't match with your priorities, your key priorities, and that sort of thing. You take a job that's going to mean you have to travel, and it takes you away from your kids. That doesn't feel good, even though it seemed like the good job. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So today, we're going to define what success is for you. And it's different for everybody, and that's kind of the cool thing. You guys, if you're interested, you got to do the work. And only when you do the work will your life start to feel more balanced. And here's the thing, it's a process, and some days are better than others, just like everything. So get a pen and paper when you can. If you need to watch this on the replay, I'm gonna give you a list of questions, and you got to answer them. But what you need to think about this morning is, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years? What do you want your life to look like? And allow yourself the freedom to just dream about it. You know, Chalene Johnson talks about your craftful, your crazy, ridiculous, amazing, fun-filled life. Remove everything for a moment. Expectations, real life, remove it. And allow yourself to dream. And think about what you want your life to look like. In a perfect world, what would your day look like? How would you feel? I would feel calm. I would not feel rushed and stressed. So here's the questions that you're going to answer for yourself. Do some soul searching, and these will help you be able to define what your success is going to look like for all of you, my teammates. Okay, so success must match your priorities, and that's the bottom line. I mentioned that already. You're going to design your dream life, and you're going to design your dreams, okay? So here we go. Question number 1. I need blank more hours in a day. That's funny, right? How many more hours per day currently do you feel like you need? There's never enough hours in a day. That, my friends, is evidence that we're overwhelmed. Number 2, my favorite part of what I do is, like right now, in your day and in your life, what's the favorite part of your day? Being a mom, going to work, a particular part of your work, a mission that you do. What's the favorite part of your day? One or two things. What's the favorite thing that you do? The next one, number 3, would be the least favorite thing I do is, gosh, I don't know. For me, that's probably laundry. It's laundry, or it's my notes that I have to do as a PT. I love treating patients. I hate doing the notes. Number 4, what would your dream schedule look like? For real, like, again, dream. What time would you wake up? What time would you work out? What time would you eat? How much time a day would you spend shopping, cooking, cleaning, with friends? What would you do for fun? And how much time would you actually work? What does your dream day look like? That's number 4. Number 5, when I'm doing this, I could do it for hours. It's the thing that you love to do. It doesn't feel like work. That's number 5. Number 6, I would be happier if, fill in the blank. Number 7, I get nervous or anxious when, fill in the blank. I feel overwhelmed. What percentage of the time do you currently, per day, feel a sense of overwhelm? And then after that, what is it that makes you feel that sense of anxiousness or overwhelm? Like when my house is out of control, my laundry and dishes and every room I walk into is unorganized and cluttered, I feel overwhelmed. What makes you feel overwhelmed currently? Okay. Next question, if I won $1 trillion, I would still do this. Even if you didn't have to work, what would you still do? One thing I hope I never have to do again, fill in the blank. I think we're on number 12. I wish I had a better relationship with. So what in your life right now doesn't feel quite right? For me, it's probably like friends or even family, that not, my 6 of us, but I don't feel like I get to spend enough time with friends and family just for fun right now, because I'm busy and I have 4 kids and I'm growing a business and I'm working. And so what do you think, you wish you had a better relationship right now? The next one, how many weeks vacation would you take? Like if you could just write the book, how many weeks of vacation per year would you take? Oh, again, let yourself dream, you guys. The next one would be, if I were able to retire and still dabble, I would do this. That's kind of like if you won $1 trillion, but if you could just work a little, what would you do? What part of what you do? Or maybe you're not doing it yet, but you'd like to do it. What would you do? Sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on. That's an important one to soul search a little bit with you guys, my friends. What part of your life right now do you feel like you're missing out on because of your current situation? Are your kids little? Are you getting to all of the events for your kids? For me, I don't like it at all when I have a sick kid and I'm supposed to go to work as a PT, and I either have to find somebody else to watch them, or I have to call in, and that doesn't feel good either. So what do you feel like you're missing out on right now in your life, the way it is existing? My personal life and work would feel more balanced if, fill in the blank. How would your life feel more balanced if what was in place? If I had a house manager, I think I need somebody to manage my house. Then I would feel more balanced because I wouldn't have to worry about the laundry and the groceries and the dishes. Just dreaming, okay? 2 more. I feel like I'm living with purpose when, what? I know for me, I feel like I'm living with purpose when I'm helping other people, when I'm sharing what I've learned, when I'm being an example of living life with purpose and passion and giving glory back to God for the gifts He's given me. That fills me up. When people tell me I'm making a difference in their life, then I feel like that's my purpose. That's my passion. So, and finally, I know I'm making an impact on others when. That kind of goes the same way. I just answered that question. So that's your homework assignment today, my smart successors who are interested in working still to overcome the overwhelm. You'll see it's a process. It's the journey we're on, and there's no quick fix. And if you do the work, you'll start to feel your life becoming into more balance. So I love you guys. Happy Monday. Thankful for you. And any questions about any of this stuff, remember, I'm always here for you guys. Love you and have a great day.